It's like a little impromptu type of thing because I got some announcements for the channel and I just wanted to tap in with y'all. So whether you seeing this live or you see it later, it is the Keep It P podcast, and I'll be right back after these messages.
My name is Cedric Blackman, and I'm a contributor of Abolish, the Slave Patrol, a documentary that will crack open the door on a hidden truth about our present. It's a truth about the roots of something too many of us take for granted: American policing. We like to believe our systems evolved organically, but Abolish, the Slave Patrol, exposes a chilling reality. It shines a light on the dark history of slave patrols and those brutal armed groups formed centuries ago to enforce slavery and control foundational Black Americans. Their legacy isn't buried in the past. It's woven into the very fabric of our modern police forces, the way officers interact with Black people, and the patterns of racial profiling and discrimination, with tragic instances of violence. They all echo with the ghosts of the Slave Patrol.
Oh yeah, that's right. Y'all can go over there to Patreon right now and check out that documentary, fam. But everybody up in here, yeah, some people up, some people down, some people look up, some people look down, but really up. You never really can tell. But I wanted to kind of put some things in perspective. We got an economist here who says the old American dream died. Realtor details salary needed to buy a home, afford a middle class life in 2024. So, you know, don't let this social media and don't let all of this stuff that you see people doing fool you or make you think that it's a certain way and it's not. Because as you will see here, you need a little bit of bread, man, to do what you think you to for people to be doing what you think they doing. You understand? Hold on here real quick. Let me I wanted to play this TikTok video that he had. But another thing here before we go on, y'all. So we're gonna be scaling back um the content. Yeah. Oh, I did get the mic fixed and all of that too, because basically it was it wasn't so much the program as it was the internet connection where I had it. So it was giving like the little cracklings, and I that just totally makes me sick. But hold on real quick. I want to play this video because my man's has said. Hold on, let me see where it's at. Let me see who in the chat too, real quick. Let me put this on. Uh, I'm gonna send this out to the people. I am live, y'all.
Innovation doesn't happen on its own. It needs leaders to drive it. The bootcamp is not just
I
your
just put
regular
something in the
program.
joint just to
It
let
is
y'all know.
immersive.
Your boy's here. Hold on. I want to see what he said. I just had you know what's funny? When I be doing certain stuff for y'all, it'd be like little stuff I have all queued up, and like I had this nice TikTok video uh with him saying, there you go, boom, okay. This is what I want. It just totally escaped the screen. It's crazy. But come on, here we go. We're gonna play it. This is it right here, y'all. If y'all can see that. Maybe I gotta go to another screen. Let me see. See, I don't got time for that. See, that's what I don't got time for. Let me see. Okay, so it takes me to his whole channel in which I don't want to watch that. Okay, here we go. The video finally popped up. All right, hold on.
Out on this. I think a staple of the middle class is owning a home. And in order to own a home these days, you need to make about $120,000 if you carry some debt to afford a $375,000 or $400,000 house, which is the average home in America.
Don't let me skip past that. Did you hear what he said? You got to make 120K salary without children right now. How much you making, man? Because I tell you 20, 25, 30, 35. That ain't going to get you there, fam. You know, everybody, it's okay to strive for more and not be content and complacent. But I think what social media has done is given the opportunity to let everybody shine on their best moments. And so, now we got this hustle culture, hustle till you drop and die because you gotta get the bag. It's all about the bag, nothing but the bag. So help me the bag. Right. And some people ain't even really taking this stuff into consideration about what it means in today's time to take care of, right? Because let's just keep that real. Everybody, I don't know too many people making 120K salary. I'm just gonna keep that real with you. I know a few. Nah, it ain't like I don't know none. I know a few, probably as many as I can count on two hands. Well, actually, I guess I got a larger network of people who actually making some money. It's probably more than that if I think about it, but I think that's probably because I try to surround myself with individuals, what I'm saying, on a greater level to learn from, because not I'm not opposed to humbling myself and trying to learn some shit. But anyway, hold on, let me let him break this down for you. Hold on, that just
Your net pay on 120 put about $7,800 into your pocket, but your house payment on a house like that with these interest rates is about $3,700 out the door, 300 in
yo. Um,
utilities. You're at $4,000 just for housing. Then you
so hold on, you hear what he just said real quick? I just want to
got
make sure.
800 for health and car insurance.
Oh, let's break that down right quick. He just said out the door for the average house, which is 300 to 400K, is 3,700 out the door. Then you got utilities, and he said 300 a month. And I'm saying that's low. Shit, my light bill way higher than that, or just about that, just the light bill. Then you got the water and the trash and the sewage and all of that. So that's a little higher than that. Then what else he say you got, Jack? Come on, get it to me. Hold on. I mean, maybe I may let me make this a little easier. Hold on, y'all, bear with me.
You got 1,000 for groceries, 300 to put gas in the cars.
So he said 3,700 for the payment.
150 on cell phones. Maybe one of you have student debt for four.
Shoot, my cell phone bill's two times that. Good thing I don't.
400. Maybe one of you still have a car payment for 500.
Mm.
250 in credit cards, 100 for personal care, 100 for subscriptions, and this is if you don't have kids or have pets. And you're left with about $200. But this doesn't
Left with $200.
account for, again, if you have kids, a save.
That's $7,600 a month. Can you buy that, brother? Can you buy $7,600 a month, fam? Is that even in your budget realistically, bro? So, ladies, let me see something. So, ladies, I just got a question, just objectively. So the man is got now have to come up. So you want the house, the car. Just say y'all just getting together, y'all don't want nothing. So it's $7,600 out the gate for my man to pay all the bills. And then, not on top of that, It looks like he's supposed to be taking care of you too. So that's buying your clothes, your hair, your nails. Or are you doing that yourself? Okay, so let's say you're doing that by yourself. Are you saying that, and I'm sure that you're working because those costs are pretty high. Are you saying that you are not willing to extend any of the dollars that you work for to go cohesively in that house so that y'all can actually do other things? Or does that mean that you in charge of the going out and the this, that, and the third? Because let's say he do all that. That's 7,600 right there, fam. What you gonna be doing? So we got to learn to work together, man. And listen, we have to. It's asinine and it's insane that this little notion is going around that we can't work together um, to build a future for ourselves. Like it's just not the day and time for one person to do it. And then, okay, all you independent women's, you gonna pay the 7,600 yourself? And if so, okay. And if so, you rather pay 7,600 by yourself or let him pay 7,600 by himself and him struggle while you complain that 9 times out of 10 he out working hard as hell to get that 7,600. He ain't spending no time with you and this, that, and the third. See, it's a vicious cycle. But if we was on code, as man and woman without all of these relationship podcasts that's kind of tearing us apart and throwing all of these ideas in our head, man, we need each other, man. We need each other more than anybody else do. Like specifically black people, we need each other the most. Man needs woman, woman needs man. Not only because we need each other, but for the lives that come out of that. Like a lot of kids, man, is not coming up in stable households, which doesn't give them a foundation, man, to survive out here in these streets. And then usually you got one parent that's very concerned about those things, and then there's one that's not. And usually the situation is, you know, people get together out of broken situations. So we come from broken homes, and we broken ourselves, and then get into a broken relationship, and it's not gonna last because it's broken. It ain't broke too unless people decide to seek counseling and all of that. But you got to have two willing parties for counseling. One person can't be willing to go to counseling, and the other one ain't. You know what I mean? It's deep, man. What the monkey wrench that they threw on our people, and it's all in an attempt, when you really come down to it, just to destroy the black family. We constantly the ones that gotta move and start over and from scratch and never really build a foundation, never really work together because you know it's always a constant struggle on some BS. I mean, we most people are woke enough to understand why it is like it is, and it's a plan and it's orchestrated, but it's very hard to see the plan when you're affected by it and to try to come up out of it. Because I ain't always been like this. I ain't always been on top of this, that, and the third. You got to want to seek the knowledge. You got to want to know. But it comes with putting these glasses on, fam. You can't never take them off. And sometimes, like how the dude in the Matrix be like, ignorance is bliss. Well, sometimes you feel like that. Sometimes you feel like you wish you just didn't know, because when you know better, you got to do better. So it's a blessing at the same time. But as far as us disseminating this information to you guys, we're gonna scale back a little bit. As far as our production, we won't stop. It will continue daily, but it'll probably be like 2 videos a day during the week, and maybe one on the weekend. Patreon still will run like we run, so that's where the bulk of the content will be, on Patreon. But as much as I like seeing you guys, that's just how it has to be for a moment. Also, we gonna resume Wednesday. at 5. I could still do that. Trying to make sure I get it. But I just want to tap in with y'all, man. Some of y'all at work, some of y'all doing your thing. So you might not be able to tap in live, and I get it. Plus, I ain't getting no YouTube notification at all. You know how they be shadow banning our channel. You should already know that. We talk too much blackety black stuff. That's just the way it is. That doesn't mean that I stop. That doesn't mean that I quit. That just means that we go harder. But as far as the production right now, we're gonna slim it down a little bit. Got the little mic issues back together. It was connectivity issues with the crackling crumbling. I know this was nice because I just heard it. So you hear this nice little lava voice right here. But I ain't gonna hold you. I'm emoji for just told you about being on code. And I got 4 words for you. I need you to go ahead and subscribe for the vibes, like for the spike, comment your vomit, share if you care about getting black empowerment everywhere. Please do that on the platforms that we own, Jones. And just to bring it on home, I've got love, peace, blessings, and maloha. I'm out. The Doha for Shoha. You already